Oh, it's definitely an actually now. About just kind of like the nature of domestic violence, the nature of misogyny, and the way that this entire situation is really is a domestic violence situation with very archaic ideas and everything that people who are working against domestic violence have been trying to educate people about, you know, in terms of being the wrong attitudes. I mean, look at the way that John Mayer's treatment of me is like causing it all to flare up, you know, even worse with the conglomerate, as if his treating me the way that he's treating me means that I deserve to be treated that way, right? I mean, it's very circular logic. It's like, well, you know, you wouldn't be getting treated that way if you didn't deserve it. Basically, that's the way that it's being thought of, perpetuated, you know, congratulated, all that kind of thing. And the fault is not being laid on him. The fault's not being laid on the president. The fault's not being laid on the conglomerate. It's being laid on me, right? I'm being treated as if I'm at fault because I'm the one who's being abused by a man, right? And so if you can think about, you know, the way that this dynamic is one example of the way that men are still being allowed to define women in society, you know, to define women and define their place in society, right? I mean, the idea is, you know, if I'm a man and I treat a woman badly, that means she's the type of woman that it's all right to treat badly. She deserves it. She deserves it. Not I am behaving badly. I the man. Not I the man am behaving badly towards this woman who's already been treated so badly by so many people. No, it's, well, you know, I mean, 228K, Cambridge Police. Yep. So I have said before that they had the keys at the end of their license plates before I got to Boston. Yeah. See how the responsibility for the behavior never gets given to the person whose responsibility it really is. It all gets put on me, right? I the man would not be treating you badly if you did not deserve it, and the people who are observing, who might otherwise have backed off if he had treated me better, are deciding that just because not deciding, oh, he's behaving badly, right? That's the whole misogynist dynamic right there. That's how look, I am definitely being stalked by these people. Private public works trucks today, without a doubt. That's what's happening today. I would think. I don't know. I can never tell anymore. Yeah, no. So, and that's pretty much that's a large part of what the women's movement was supposed to be about. You know, having people not think that way anymore. You know, the idea that women's place in society is defined by men. That it's alright to advocate violence against women. That it's alright to perpetuate violence against women. I mean, these things are happening over the internet. They're happening in the media, but they have direct consequences to me in person. They do. It's just this like sort of one long ongoing domestic violence situation. But it's also, you know, I mean, something that's happening to me in person too, even from these people directly. I mean, they hack my phone. I'm homeless. You know, the closest thing I have to like an address. Oh, look. UPS truck just drove up and stopped here. Closest thing I have to an address is my phone. And then the stalking, this is definitely a domestic violence thing. You know, or just violence against women just happens all the time. You know, and nobody is telling these UPS drivers and other drivers like them to stop doing this. Right? They're not doing that.